How is our day going so far? You see what's happening at that daily open. This is why I like every time we reach our daily open, I always like to break it first. So realistically, I made a mistake by not waiting for the break of that key level. So keep that in mind. My main areas are daily lows, daily highs, and and that's it. If we're trading within them, I'll be looking at these key levels. Your AWOPs are your monthly low. Our previous month are your weekly. Are your Asian high. Are your London low. Those are all potential areas where I can exit or where I can entry or exit trades. But guys, another boring day on our end, right? You see gold still straggling around here at this 1 hour, which to be honest is changing my bias for our long-term short that we're holding on to. And yeah, so I'm happy I kind of took profits here because this uncertainty with what's going on the smaller time frames is not aligning with what I'm seeing on my higher time frames. Same with the NAS. We broke below pivots, and mainly how I trade is I like to chase pivots in easy terms. So if I want to take an entry here, let's add our indicator. Well, I'll do that in a minute. I would have our key level. If we hit a key level, I would enter, and that's it. And I would look to take my exit once we reach. Say I entered longs here, my exit would probably be between this range, based on previous pivots between here and here is anywhere I would look to take profits. If I was at to enter a long here, if there was a key level here, does that make sense, guys? Chasing pivots? No, I'm not chasing pivots. I'm never doing anything. I'm waiting to react when price reaches these pivots. Again, what is a pivot? For me, it's where price has changed direction. That's it. Our main job is to get on the right side of this pivot when it happens, guys. And the only thing I'm using is key levels and volume. And that is it. I don't need anything else. I feel like when I put more things in my trading, I have more fear, I have more anticipation, I miss entries, and I just get all flustered and my biases get shot to shit. I wait for key levels. I like to see how price reacts around these key levels. I know a lot of you are probably like, well, isn't that more of a gamble? No, it's not a gamble because do you have a system? As I just said, we took a losing trade right here. I cut that trade fast and I followed my system. How much money did we make yesterday, guys? And I'm still up of $30,000 in our gold short on our other account. Market structural shifts areas. It's a big term, boss brother. What do we mean by market structural shifts? Because to me, it's just another big word. It's the charts are going to pivot. Now, market structure shifts. What can cause a shift in the market or in some structure? What do you think, guys, is something that would cause? A whale. Yeah, a whale. News. Yes, Mr. Cactus. News. What else? Well, key areas are just key areas on a chart. That's it. Why is a key area happening? What is a key area? Volume. It's a good one. Earnings. I like that. These are the only things. News and earnings. Human sentiment, right, guys? What else would it be? World events. That goes under the category of news, correct? It all comes down to human sentiment. News. All of this. And to me, in trading, I think that outweighs more than the technical side. Because as I said, you can sit here and get as technical as you want. For what reasoning? The only thing that's ever happening is buying and selling. And I know, I say it all the time, I like to think and keep the mindset of a banker and an institution, but I am not a banker are an institution. I am an individual. I am a person. I know that I would like to try to get these good levels. Now, what is a good level? Considered to the banks and institutions, it's buying low and selling high. And this is kind of how I keep my mindset catered around that thinking. How can I get these entries and exits? What I've realized in my journey is bounces, supply and demand near key levels with volume. What else would we really be looking at? Knowing that the only reason that this candle right here is going up and down is buying and selling. Why would you want to waste your time looking at anything other than volume or price action? Realistically, what would you be looking at? Oh, I'm sitting here looking for every FEG on the 1 minute because I want to sound intelligent. Shut up. You want to sound intelligent or do you want to make money? And this is where I think people get things confused. As I said, I'm a high school dropout. I finished my GED while being incarcerated. Why was I incarcerated? I had an order of protection because my significant other cheated on me and I pretty much killed the other person. I'm not a criminal, just so we get that out of the way. But I'm Greek, so I get crazy. And I had real hard problems with depression, anxiety. If you've ever been to jail, I can't stand in public places without looking at my shoulder. I might want to punch you. And that's facts. That's just who I am as a person. And so if you're someone with you, if you think you have issues, if you think you're worse off than the other people, I'm going to tell you right now, that is your superpower. That is your fucking superpower. And I hope you believe that. If you have anxiety, let me tell you something. Podcasts. I want you guys to go on CIA and listen to podcasts and why they don't like people with anxiety. People with anxiety are geniuses. Why would you think someone with anxiety is a genius? They're always overthinking. You can't ever lie to someone with anxiety. You can't ever do any fuck shit because we're always just overthinking and overanalyzing. Why wouldn't someone in power or the government like that? Because look at me. Look at what I'm doing. I'm building a community and I'm changing people's lives where society can no longer keep you controlled in that sick mindset of instant gratification of, I just want a Lamborghini. I don't want to learn how to trade. Or I just want to become a millionaire, a billionaire, and have these houses. Your perception of reality is fucked. And I'm just going to say that right now. Your reality is not what you think it is. It's being controlled by people with money, people who have better education. Because if you live in a 9-to-5 daily society, your education is all out of whack. It's all out of line. And everything we're ever going to experience is mass marketing in a manipulated way. How do we get ahead of this? Is by being aware of yourself. Maybe am I an anxious person? If you are, I feel that you have superpowers. And start believing in that. Don't think you have to take medicine because someone told you. Come on, guys. Everything we learned and taught from birth is nothing but a show, or is nothing but a script to keep you in line, to keep you in place. Why are 90% of people not successful? Because then the 1% wouldn't be. You need that 99% of people who don't have the education so you can use them. You really need to understand what I'm saying, guys. I've been paying people for marketing classes and the psychological ends to marketing, and what I'm saying is factual statements. You need to realize, yes, broccoli, program and condition is what you're going to get. Now, how can we reprogram our brain? How can we start becoming better selves? How can we start switching our brain from the half empty to the half full? It all comes down to you. It all comes down to, do you have that drive? Do you have that ability? Because some people just don't even have that ability. And the sad part is some people don't even realize that they're stuck in some sort of simulated reality. And what I mean by that is life is hard. You're not going to get anything for free, and just it's you're always going to be pushing for something and never really getting anywhere until you realize that it's you getting in the way of everything. You have to be hungry. Are you hungry? Do you want to win? How bad do you want to be successful? Someone asked me the other day is how do I post so much? Why? Because I want to win. How do I keep going? Why? I want to win. And there is nothing. My aurora is at a point where it's so strong that you can sit here and tell me you're going to sit here and kill me, or I'm ugly, or I'm fat, or I stutter, or I'm stupid. I will sit there and I will tell you I love you because I love myself. And anything outside doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Please listen to what I'm saying. It doesn't matter. The only thing that matters is you, yourself, your thoughts, and what you're willing to do for your success. What are you willing to do to reach that next level? Do you care for yourself? Do you respect yourself? A lot of people don't respect themselves. A lot of people sit there and complain. When things get hard, they complain. When things get hard, they give up. I'm going to tell you right now, 3 to 4 to 5 years time of you doing this every day, showing up, I guarantee you, you will be successful. It's not a question. It's not a matter of if. It's just a matter of when. And don't worry about the when, because the when, it's going to come. If you're really in this journey of self-betterment, not even for trading, for self-betterment, all aspects of your life will grow and shine, and it'll radiate to everybody around you. I speak like this, Broccoli, because this thinking is the only reason I am where I am. As I said, the technical side of trading is not why I'm profitable. Because in my first 3 to 6 months of me trading in my journey, I would make money. The issue is I wasn't happy with the money that I made. And I would be making $200, $300, $500 a day within 20, 30 minutes of my time. But I wanted more. But at my job, all I was making is $100 to $200 a day. What right did I have to continue holding? I had no right to fucking want to make more money. I was just comparing somebody who was on their chapter 20 when I'm on my chapter 1. And this is where people quit. Where people don't have what it takes. And it's, do you have what it takes? And I said this in my other YouTube video. Do you have hope? Do you have belief? Because if you have no hope, or if you don't believe that you can do it, you will never get to that level. And that's just facts, guys. That's just people give up when things get hard. They give up when they don't understand. They give up because they think no one's listening or watching. No one is listening. No one is watching. If there is, there's haters. Be you. Do you. Adriana, is anyone in NQ? Adriana, you've just been wanting to trade all damn day. But no, if you took longs there, you're probably in some good profit. What is the dollar doing? Have we seen? Look at gold. Based on our key levels and look at the higher time frame. You notice how it's not kind of generating any more volume to push down. This is what I look for on the technical side, on the charting side. Now, on the 1 hour, again, I have no previous pivot for me to look for. We've been in a heavy downtrend, and with the election and everything going on in the world, this is why my bias has been short. But we always know we're going to have times of correction or correlation, and other assets might get some news to get some movements happening. So again, if I'm looking to take an entry here, my exit criteria would be at our pivots. So it would be at this pivot or between this pivot is where I'd look to take my exits. Now, on days where you see me making 20K trades, how do we hold? What makes me hold these trades? It's when we react at these key levels, are we getting retests that push us back below with strong volume, or are we ranging for a little bit, creating higher highs or lower points? This is all I look for on our pattern recognition. So if you see our previous monthly high, low and our Monday low, look at the charts, how it kind of ranged between our daily open. These areas, each high point, it created a higher point. But then this wick right here, you understand this wick? When I see big wicks on top after a move like this, we have choppiness, range, push up a higher low, push up a higher low, push up, selling dies out. That kind of tells me that price is going to die. Does that make sense, people? This is on the charting end of what I'm looking for, on my pattern recognition. All of this with what I'm saying needs to be aligned with volume. With our volume. Everything that I'm saying right now needs to be aligned with our volume. Guys, I'm recording right now too, so everything that I'm saying will be posted on our YouTube. But is that making sense? Everyone who's in the chat right now, we got 50 people here. Does that make sense to you guys? In any asset and in any time frame that I am trading, my system will be the same. So, we were just looking at the 5 minute based on our patterns. I would be doing the same thing on this 1 hour. And in my mind, I would keep note that this time frame outweighs my analysis on this time frame. And my system will not trade based on my asset. If I'm trading the NASDAQ, it'll be the same concept as if I'm trading gold. Again, I'm looking for pivots. Price for the 5 minute chart, this here scares the shit out of me. Price movements like this scares the fucking living shit out of me. Even on the 1 hour. Look at the 1 hour. I'm not saying within these candles you can make money, because we've made money on these candles. But a lot of people are probably losing money on these candles. I like clear V's. I know it sounds simple and cliche, but I am a pattern recognition, supply and demand key level trader in the most simple forms. Everything on my screen, all these indicators these are the only things I will ever have up, aligned with volume and aligned with news and with what's going on around in the world. That is it. That is the only things I need for me to make educated, well decisions. And if I'm wrong in the trade, it's because my idea and thesis or my point of view was wrong. And I am completely okay with that. Now, in my beginning stages, this is something I was not okay with. When my biases were wrong, I would think I'm an idiot. I would think that there's something I wasn't getting. When in reality, guys, we're right or we're wrong. There's no need to harp on that and give us more stress. There's no reason for that. But it's 10:39, guys. You guys know that my trip is today. I am going back to Florida. So I'll leave the floor open for at least one more question here. And then I'm going to end this session here so I can start packing. I have to work out too. I just want to, because I got so much new shit for my home gym. So I want to work out here before I go to the workout at the hotel. But yeah, guys, believe in yourself. Or believing in yourself is the true path to success. Now, once you believe in yourself, you need to follow that with consistency. After consistency, you need to stay disciplined. You don't need to be motivated, okay? Because motivation dies out. Motivation is a fire. It burns and it goes out. It burns. That's why a lot of people quit. And I see it every day. We'll have people join in the server because they saw one of my videos. They got motivated and they came in here, noticed, oh shit, I actually have to do a little bit of work. And they leave. Isn't that sad? Isn't that so sad? They'd rather go back to a 9-to-5 life and continue living the shitty existence of the insanity. So all of you people that are in this stream right now, you all have already taken the first step to bettering yourself. So after this session, I want you all to have a moment to yourself. Pat yourself on the back for taking the step that 99% of people won't even start. 99% of people won't even attempt. Why? Because life's hard. Life sucks. So if you guys are in here, I don't know your life story, but people have jobs. People have kids. People have pain. People have things they don't speak about that kills them on the inside. So if that's you, just know I'm here for you and know that I want you to succeed and I will be here with you the entire way. And the only reason you won't succeed is because you stop believing in yourself and you give up. You will win eventually. It's not going to happen in 3 months. It's not going to happen in 6 months. But I promise you, in 1 year, you will notice a difference. And within 3 years, you might not be working a job anymore. And within 5 years, you might be starting a community. Within 6 to 7 years, you might be teaching other people how to find success on their own. And after that, you made peace. You proved to yourself that nothing can get in your way, that you are in control of your mind. I love you all, people. Thank you for listening in on this live session. And growth starts with you. Success starts with you. Everything in life is a choice. It comes down to you and what you're willing to do in the moment and for your future. Peace out, guys.